it'll be the most high pressure interview of your life. So
Okay.
correct answers to every question are required. And
Okay.
yeah, so no. Um, Amazing. Well, we're here with Jamisyn Stinson, Sheridan Girls Basketball, joining our Jump Street podcast, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your Thursday night to talk some basketball for a few minutes. I want you to take me back to when you became the all-time leading scorer before Christmas, because you passed up everybody, including your sister, who's obviously a legend herself at Sheridan. I mean, what's it like to kind of stand alone, but the person that you passed to stand alone is your sister, and now you two are the top two leading scorers in Sheridan basketball history. I mean, what's that like?
It's really special. I mean, not many kids get to be the all-time leading scorer when they get to high school, and to pass my sister, I feel a little bad, but then again, it also feels good just to know that we're the top two still up there, so it feels really special.
Do you like give each other crap? Every now and then, kind of like you rub it in, or like do you guys kind of have like a little sibling rivalry with that kind of stuff with basketball?
Yeah, sorta, but it's all jokes, like we both know. So, but we like to give each other some crap. So,
That's fair. I mean, how much has faith like impacted your life? I mean, I guess obviously she like any sibling can have a huge impact on anyone's life, but like how much does she impacted not only the basketball side of your life, but I guess just everything else as well as you kind of work through life, you're getting ready to graduate and
Mhm.
everything.
She's my biggest mentor. I mean, all through high school and even now with her in college and me being here, she's always just telling me how it is, and she's just one of my biggest role models. So I've always looked up to her that way, all growing up, even when we were little. Like she's always been there for me, and yeah, she's just my biggest mentor. So.
Now you're going to play some D1 ball at the University of North Florida next year. How did you come to settle on that school? Move that far out of state, go down south to Florida. Like what went into your like what stuff did you consider when you thought about where to go to school, where to play basketball, and how did you come to North Florida?
Well, honestly, I didn't think I'd ever end up going that far away from home, but not many kids get an opportunity to go to Florida to play basketball, especially at a Division 1 level. And I
Yeah.
knew if I didn't take that risk, that I would regret it in the long run. So I knew after my first visit, I felt really good, and then when I went back for my official, I knew then like that was the place for me. And even though it's a long haul, I'm still really excited and nervous, obviously, but. I just knew it was the right fit for me as soon as I stepped on the campus. So,
Does it scare you a little bit to move that far away from home, just straight out of high school, move all I mean, it's not like you're moving, like one state over. I mean, you're going all the way down south. Is that kind of scary a little bit?
yeah, like in my head, it's pretty scary just because I'm leaving all my family behind. But I have grandparents who live in Jacksonville, which is about like
Oh,
20
well, that's
minutes
good.
from. Yeah, they're about 20 minutes from the campus, so that helped a lot too, just to know that I have them there and I'm not all alone. So,
Oh, and I mean, it's kind of a random question. I mean, like Florida's a good vacation spot. I mean, I
Mhm.
imagine you're probably going to have, family come down during the summers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'll be home during the summer, but like you might the family might come and take a trip down to Florida and stuff to see you, obviously. But do you have a favorite vacation spot over the years that growing? Did you always go to the same place as a kid? Like, what are some of your favorite spots?
Growing up, each summer we always went down to Jacksonville to my grandparents' house, so I'm very familiar with the area, obviously, and we always stay with my grandparents each year, and I feel like that's just my favorite just because we've been going since I can remember, and like we've been going as a family, and so that's probably my favorite vacation spot. But my grandma just bought a house in Inglewood, Florida, which is about like 3.5 hours. So that's starting to be the new spot we go to. So.
There we go. So, are you a big beach person then?
Yeah, I like the beach, but I prefer like going to a lake better. I don't like the
Oh,
ocean
okay.
also.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Have
Yeah.
you ever done like a mountain or naturey type like vacation before or anything like
Um,
that?
Not really. We go to North Lake. It's in Tennessee with all my family too, which that's not really mountainy or anything, but that's the
Right.
closest nature we get, really.
That's fair. But you're
Mhm.
more of a lake person than going to a big crowded beach though.
Yeah, I like the beach, but I prefer the lake and doing stuff on the lake, so
That's fair. I love that. What did you get any other going back to basketball? Did you get any other D1 offers around the
yeah.
country, close to home, anything?
Yeah, I think it was I had 10 offers for D1 and they were just
Wow.
all over the place. I mean, a bunch in Ohio, like I had some in Illinois, like just kind of all over really, but mainly in Ohio for the most part. So,
Were there any that you like strongly? I mean, you don't have to name any schools if you don't want to, but were there any that you like strongly considered going to? Like, was there one that was close to North Florida? Like, you were kind of weighing it out in your head.
yeah, I had a top 3. It was a really difficult decision for me personally, and I got it down to my 2, which was Marshall University in Huntington, but I just ended up picking North Florida, so
No, that's fair. No, I
yeah.
appreciate you sharing. But you're an awesome player. It's been really cool to kind of just watch you grow as a player over the years, and obviously you're the leading scorer in Sheridan history, and you're one of, if not the greatest. You and your sister both. So I really appreciate you taking time out of your night though to just talk some basketball for
Yeah.
a few minutes. Also, just kind of get to know you a little as well. But best of luck the rest of the way this year. Obviously in college when you move down to Florida. But this was fun, and I appreciate you
Thank
taking
you.
6 or 7 minutes to talk some basketball.
Yeah, thank you.